Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, Shard Morse. This will be part 2 of the evidence with, based on what the Oath Keepers have planned to do, and the, threatening text. And they're also going to be focusing on another guy in this video. He is a 67-year-old veteran. His name is Thomas Caldwell, or Caldwell, with a D. And yeah, we're gonna go over more evidence in this video today. So yeah, so these Oath Keepers did have intentions of actually doing what they've actually said in the text. So let's get into the video. So the leader of the Oath Keepers, as I've mentioned, Elmer Stewart Rhodes, he's the one who said that if President-elect Joe Biden, last year at the time, when Joe Biden beat Donald J. Trump fair and square, the Oath Keepers believed that there was absolute voter fraud, which I've said in many videos that voter fraud is not real. But this was their plan. They planned to have a massive bloody fight if they tried to remove President Donald J. Trump from office illegally, which is what these Oath Keepers believed. And he was speaking with co-conspirator Alex Jones, which is really crazy. But yeah, he said Elmer Jones, or Elmer Rhodes, he said that there was going to be a massive bloody fight. So yeah, so the plan was, well, pretty much going and killing people. Now, Rhodes himself has also spent more than $15,000 on ammunition, firearms, and related equipment, such as armor and, other equipment. So, yeah. He was planning on getting his men ready for that attack on January 6th, 2021. And these Oath Keepers were doing... Well, let me just say that Elmer Stewart Rhodes said that they've been given orders by Donald J. Trump to attack the Capitol. And as funny as the name sounds to me, it sounds like that these Oath Keepers had their oath with Donald J. Trump, meaning they were obedient to whatever former 45 had told them to do. Now, like I said, President Donald J. Trump, back in 2021, he lost the election fair and square to Joe Biden, and the Democrats, no way, they have in no way cheated against the Republicans, and elections are won fair and square. So, there you have that. Now, let me dive into the other part of this video, because this is also another crazy thing that has come up. Now, the 67-year-old Navy veteran, he has contributed with helping with this planned attack. And he helped support the attack by, hauling weaponry by boat and all of this stuff. He even appears on Tucker Carlson and, basically denies about helping out with the January 6th insurrection and helping the crowd getting the firearms or basically, denied everything that, he did to help them. So, there are actually even texts from, Thomas Caldwell, and he, ordered a crowd to actually hang the traitors who betrayed America, which, these crazy people, I should say. And they believed that, they believed that they were, traitors of America. Which, they were just certifying that Joe Biden won the election. And they thought that the election was won by Joe Biden. Like they believed that Joe Biden somehow cheated in the election, or the Democrats, I should say. They believed that the Democrats had cheated in the election, and they were doing everything they could to keep Donald J. Trump from being thrown out of office illegally based on their beliefs. Which, in fact, Donald J. Trump was actually, lost his presidency in a very, very legal way. He lost fair and square in the election, and he didn't take it very, very lightly. That is the complete truth right there. And I'm just gonna go over one thing that happened on January the 6th. So, the day before that, Donald J. Trump had incited the insurrection on January 5th, and January 5th, 2021, I should be more clear on that. And he said, we're going to march down to the Capitol, and we're going to ask, or he said, and I'll be walking with you, and we're going to ask the Supreme Court Will you will you overturn the election results? Now, clearly, Donald J. Trump did not follow them to the Capitol and that stuff. According to Joe Biden, he said he sat back in the Oval Office watching all this stuff unfold in watching his people attack the Capitol and that stuff. He did nothing about it. He sat back there. I imagine he would have been having popcorn, watching all this stuff go. And he did nothing about it. It wasn't until President-elect Joe Biden at the time had said that he called former 45 himself, Donald J. Trump, what I'm referring to, and he said that I call on President Trump to end this insurrection. So, President Donald J. Trump did what Joe Biden had said, and he said that that he told his group of insurrectionists to go home, and he ended with "We love you," which clearly Trump is a narcissist. He doesn't love anybody but himself. And the reason why he ordered his group or followers and supporters, like his own Trump supporters, he ordered them to go down there and attack the Capitol. Now, it wasn't a peaceful tourist visit. It wasn't a peaceful protest. It was violent. So, let me go back to 67-year-old Navy veteran Thomas Caldwell, and he helped with getting the weapons that the insurrectionists need to attack the Capitol and that stuff. And like on Tucker Carlson, he denies, doing everything that he could to actually get them to give them the weapons that they actually needed and that stuff. And he in the text, he said that he joined the crowd with, breaking into the Capitol and he yelled, "Hang the traitors," and he basically took his American flag and he said, "Let's take the stinking Capitol." And this Navy veteran sounded like he was in support of, being obedient to the 45th President of the United States. And these Oath Keepers, I imagine, because the name sounds so funny to me, that I could just nickname them the Donald Trump's Oath Keepers. Meaning, their oath was well, they gave Donald Trump their oath that they would promise to help overturn the election result, which they obviously failed. Because once President-elect Joe Biden told Donald J. Trump that he said, you need to stop this and end this insurrection and that stuff. President Donald J. Trump at that time did what Joe Biden said, and he said, he told everybody to go home, and he said that he loved his people, and he kept this idea thinking that the election results were still, that the election was still stolen from him. And what was even more crazy is he also believed that dead people voted and, all this other crazy conspiracy crap and that stuff. I mean, I honestly believe that it was all crazy. Okay, there was no way that the election was rigged in any way. And I was told that the election was done fair and square. So, yeah, I'm not even going to go and, believe these crazy conspiracies and that stuff. And believe me, I know Donald J. Trump had turned into Republicans into complete idiots and morons. So, not all Republicans are going to follow the psychotic path that every other Republican is going down, that psychotic path. There are people like John McCain and Mitt Romney that, that were pretty much not that crazy. And the reason why I like Mitt Romney and I also like John McCain was because they weren't crazy Republicans. And here's the thing. I've actually, I didn't mention this at the beginning of the video, but I said, but what I'm saying is, John McCain gave a speech on the Senate floor, and he said that he believes that the Republican from Kentucky is working with Vladimir Putin in Russia. And the video said Rand Paul, and that video I made where Rand Paul can't keep his big mouth shut and that stuff? Well, I'm pretty disgusted with what Rand Paul does to people and that stuff. And I knew for a fact that John McCain wasn't a messed up Republican like the rest of them are. So, that's just proving my point right there. Now, Thomas Caldwell had been charged, and the Oath Keepers, they have been charged with some kind of really big conspiracy charge by the federal government. And the one thing that is going to be very, very surprising to me is the more that this year goes by, there'll be more evidence dug up about what happened to the events that led up to January the 6th. And when another January 6th comes around, that stuff, there'll be more evidence and put the pieces of the puzzle together and that stuff. And even though this is not what the people want to be hearing and that stuff, well, these insurrectionists and these oath keepers did one thing, and that was to attack democracy. They believed that the election was rigged, according to Donald J. Trump, and the Oath Keepers gave their oath to Donald J. Trump, and the leader of the Oath Keepers said that that the former 45th President of the United States gave them orders to attack the Capitol. And they said, based on reports, they said that since Joe Biden won the election and that stuff, and they said in case the president is removed from office illegally, which is Donald J. Trump, they believed that Donald J. Trump had won the election, and they said in case that the traitors tried to certify Joe Biden's win and that stuff, that there's going to be a massive bloody fight in case they tried to remove the president from office illegally, which is Donald J. Trump. And I've always said this: the election was not rigged. It was not stolen from Donald J. Trump. He lost fair and square to Joe Biden. Joe Biden was the true winner of this election in 2021. Or back in November of 2020. And we just went into 2021 after Joe Biden took office, after President's Day back in 2021. They wanted to stop Joe Biden from taking office. And that was the whole thing Donald J. Trump wanted these group of insurrectionists and these oath keepers to do. So, yeah. The whole thing was so, crazy. I didn't even expect something like this to actually even happen. Well, I knew Donald J. Trump would actually be crazy to actually use people to get what he wanted and that stuff. And look what happened in the result of it. Now everybody's gotta, spend their holidays in jail for, attacking the Capitol and that stuff, and they have to face serious charges and that stuff. I mean, it sounds very sad. And more evidence is going to pile up after we go through the rest of this year of 2022, and also when each of these January 6th dates come around every year. And this will be interesting. Now, I also want to go in the other kind of things that could actually happen in case something else did happen like this. If Donald J. Trump were to actually run again in 2024 and actually lose and that stuff, well then there could be another insurrection or terrorist attack that would actually happen. Or even when these people that you know caused this insurrection here back in 2021 of January 6th. What about the possibility of a revenge on the Capitol? Meaning I'm talking like getting past the stricter security that the Senate had actually well, there's more policemen and that stuff. Probably improved barricades in case an attack on foot were to happen like this again. Think about like the other possibilities that they could get revenge. Like, if you look back in history, the Pentagon was attacked by airplanes. So, what if not only they could cause another insurrection by foot, but what if there were, like deadly terrorist attacks? Like, look back at the terrible tragedy that happened on 9/11. Okay, what if that were to, happen by aircraft? I'm talking about like airplanes and that stuff, which probably be very hard since it'd be hard to hijack airplane because of the strict security that airports have and that stuff. It would be just hard. Or what if they actually, planned to burn down the Capitol because of, being like crazy, Trumplicans that want to get revenge from, from being arrested from trying to attack the Capitol at their first attempt. Like, what if they actually made a second attempt, but actually changed how they were going to take the Capitol? Okay, like, what if that were to actually happen? It's something to consider. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, I should have also mentioned in this video that this Caldwell Navy veteran, the 67-year-old Navy veteran, he said that the crowd should attack the Capitol Police. And people did die in this, policemen from protecting the Capitol and that stuff. And yeah, it was a serious terrorist attack. So yeah, I'm gonna, hopefully I said enough in this video where people actually get the idea on, what has happened, and that people could actually, start learning on the crazy stuff that actually happened on January 6th of 2021, and, that people could actually get the big picture of it. Because, like I said, it's just crazy, man. It's just totally crazy. And hopefully this video explained the whole insurrection plot that these Oath Keepers and this 67-year-old Navy veteran has actually did to help with planning this attack on Capitol Hill. So, yeah, anyway. So, anyway, guys, please be sure to leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel, Charlotte Morse. If you liked what was said in this video, please go ahead and do so, and that stuff. Hopefully that the information that I have given to you is, based on facts, which is the way I like to keep my videos. Even if I talk about topics like this and that stuff, I like to keep them fact-based and not mislead people. I'm going to end this video with, this is Charles Morris. Have a good day. And, more evidence is actually going to piled up as we go on. Even every January 6th as well. This is Charles Morris. Have a good day. I will see you all in the next video. And I will see you all later.